Hello everyone, welcome back to I Create For You. It is Whatever Wednesday. So it's whatever. Whatever I'm going to do is whatever I'm going to do. And so I've been doing that Garden Fairy sketchbook. So in keeping with the theme of scratch art, I'm going to try to finish one of these pictures. Now, oh my goodness. These are the pictures that come in this set. And I had gotten these at Michael's. And I think my husband and I did these. I did this one by myself, and I'm going to be doing this one today. So I'll show you what we already did. This was one picture, and they come looking like this. And then you scratch. And so this is one. I think this is the one I did. This one I really like. I might frame it. That's one I did. And this is the one my husband did with the cactus. So today I'm going to do this one. And we'll have two more left over to do, and we shall be done. I don't know if you can see both of them. Alright, I'm trying to reposition my camera so you can see better. These are big, so to get out my tools. Hope everybody's doing okay. I seem to be a little froggy for some reason, and I don't know why. Got a little brush. Gonna get out some scratch tools, and we'll be on our way here. Alrighty. I'll just have these ones out. Alright, let's see what we can reveal today. I'll start at the top and work my way down. All you do is scratch a little bit. I don't know. Do you need to be zoomed in? Let me see if I can do that. And then I have to look up every now and then to make sure you're in frame. Okay. Now, see, I just colored, scratch that one off. Now scratch this one off. You can't press so hard because you'll rip the paper if you do. Just lightly scrape off the black to reveal the picture. These are pretty pictures too. They had other ones there, but I just wasn't interested in the other the other pictures that they had. They weren't thrilling, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, I guess I could take off that white part too. I just realized that. Get some of these things out of the way here. I've been pretty busy. I was almost not going to do one today because we had a hamburger festival last weekend, and somehow, some way, I got into wood burning on hats, and I ended up doing like 12 of them and sold pretty many. People were like, wow, I never saw that before. So I think I jumped on the bandwagon of something right when it's starting, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been beaten to death yet, so I doubt that it will, but I had some more hats here at home that I didn't even burn, and so I just got done burning 3 or 4 hats for another sale coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. So I'll do that in another video, I guess, to show you what I'm doing. I was going to do a video on me hat burning, but I thought it'd be too long of a video, so I tanked that idea. But I can show you what I did too. I'll show you at least one. Now, I'm a thrifty person, so I didn't order these online. I've noticed that some of these the cowboy hats that I do are really pricey. So if they're really pricey, that means you're going to have to put your price up and people won't afford it. Won't be able to afford to buy one. But I had someone offer me $25 a hat. Excuse me, I'm going to get something to drink. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with my voice. So anyway, she liked my hats, but she was only going to give me $25. Hold on one moment. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had something to drink near me and I didn't. I'm going to fumble through this video. I might not talk a lot. I don't know why my voice is going. But I'm going to show you this hat that I made. I don't know if you can see it. I wood burned a bear onto the brim here. But I got this at a thrift store, so it's had a tag on it, so it wasn't too bad of a deal. And here's one that I just did also. I don't know if you can really see everything that I burned on it because my camera isn't that far up. But that's some of the stuff that I don't know, you can't see the front of it, I don't think. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been wood burning onto the brim of the hats. Okay, now I'm going to trudge through this and hopefully maybe my voice will come back. It's sounding a little bit better right now. I don't know what the heck happened there for a second. Husband would have been happy. He would have been partying knowing that I was losing my voice. Let's see here. He's still in frame. Nope. There we go. This is a good rainy day project. It's not raining today, but it's whatever Wednesday, so it's whatever I was feeling like doing today. Got so many projects started, not enough finished. Can't keep track of them all. Got to do the ones that make the money first and go from there. Oof, that sounds loud when I knock it down. I might not get this one all done in this. Might be a two-parter. So I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of magnet fishing. Where you get this magnet, tie it to a rope, throw it in over, tie it real good because you're going to be pulling stuff up out of water. You can stand up on a bridge or whatever and throw it down into the water and it picks up anything metal. And we've been watching it on YouTube. We've been watching it. It's called magnet fishing. So I got my husband wanted to try it, so I got him a magnet. I got him a whole kit. I think I got it on Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive. But the stuff these people are picking up, they're picking up guns and jewelry and Apple Watches, and it's like crazy stuff that people lost in the water. And there it is down at the bottom, just waiting to get fished. Okay. I'm going to go into the cactus. Ooh, pretty green color. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do today after we feed the zoo that we have here, our 5 kitty cats. Which is going to be like in a half an hour. They're going to be chomping at the bit so to say, so to speak, because it's their feeding time. And so, how do cats do that? I mean, like, somebody could explain this to me. There are our cats got us on a regimen of their feeding times are 5 in the morning and 5 at night. And then suckers know when it's time. We have one, I swear, can read the clock. Even when it's, you know, the savings time where you change your clocks, he still knows. Don't know how it happens, but and I don't even know how they trained us to feed them at those times. Nothing like getting woken up early in the morning, especially if he's hungry a little bit earlier. So like 4:30, you look at the clock and he's like in your face meowing. It's like, buddy, you mustn't have read the clock right because it's not time to eat. I mean, like, sheesh. It's like, I don't even know how that happened. I cannot, I don't even know how. I can't remember when it even started or why. And then they have their own, they all have different places to eat. Mocha and Cinder, they're in the kitchen. They eating in the kitchen. Then Pixie is wherever Pixie is at. If she happens to be downstairs, if she happens to be upstairs, if she happens to be in one of the houses they have, or on a cat tree, or wherever the heck that cat is, that's where you serve her. Okay. And then the other two boys, they prefer to eat in the living room. So it's just all weirdness. So they not only have us serving them their food at a certain time, but in their preferred location. I don't understand it. Oh, this is going pretty fast. I just know I don't want to make a real long video. Just give you an idea of the art. There's actually some people who do this for a living on YouTube, I noticed. I mean, they haven't posted stuff in years, but they actually are awesome. They take a blank canvas and scratch. And like I said with the diary book that I have, not diary, the Garden Fairy sketchbook that I have, you cannot erase what you've scratched. I mean, once you scratch it, you're done. That's it. You can't take it back. So these people will take a photo and make it so realistic, and they'll scratch it into they make their own scratch boards. Because basically, I wanted to do that for a YouTube, where you'll take a canvas and you can put down different colors of paint, and then like you can make it a rainbow one by putting all the rainbow colors on a piece of canvas or paper or whatever, and then you paint over it with black chalk paint, and then start scratching. So you've made your own scratch board. I have not tried that yet, but I've seen that like on Pinterest and stuff like that, where they have people who have made their own scratch art paper. That's pretty cool. If you're into doing that all the time, but you know, like me, I'm a little bit here. Here we go. Here's a picture. I'm gonna scratch it off. Done. That's because of my lifestyle being busy. Oh yeah, and I also crochet the tops of kitchen towels. And so I usually when I go to shows, I don't really, they're just like little craft shows and stuff. And you pay so much to set up because the people who are hosting it have to make money too. And then you sell what you have. And so usually I go out of those and I only make, and sometimes if I'm lucky I'll make $100. I don't know if I'm lucky, because I when I sell my towels, um, I sell them $3 each or 2 for $5. So I'm not really charging a whole exorbitant amount of money. I actually had people at this hamburger festival on Saturday tell me I don't charge enough. I ain't done a switch. Usually they're like complaining, hey, this is too much for, I don't want to pay that much, you know? They're telling me I should charge more. But, yeah. So I had to get a few more of those out because I sold out of almost all my Halloween. So I had to get more Halloween towels to make. And they really like Highland cows. That seems to be a good theme too. So I have to get more of those to make. In 2 weeks, I don't know if you guys know about that. Tractor Supply Company. They are doing some kind of support your local, homegrown and home crafted businesses. So if you sign up, if you would have signed up before August 28th and got a spot, they don't charge you for setting up, and you just set up, and it's called Hometown Farmers Market, and for people to come, and they do all the advertising and everything, so you don't have to pay for that, and you don't have to pay for your spot. You just show up and put your stuff out and sell. So I got in on that, thank goodness. I saw that on my Facebook feed. So we will have that to do. Next Saturday, I think it is. Well, it's the 13th. Whenever the 13th is. That's when I think we got a week and a half, I'm not sure. About a week and a half to get ready for that one. So I just got all my burned hats done to replenish those. And all I gotta do now is my towels. And if I stick with my towels, I can get 12 done in a day. So it's not like I'm not going to be able to get replenished quickly. It's the idea I have to get the towels. You know what I mean? I have to go out and buy the towels first. See what happens when you yap and you press too hard? You kind of rippy-dippy-dip. Yeah. Well, you know what cures that? A colored pencil or marker or something in that color. And you won't even know that that's there. There's all kinds of fixes for these boo-boos that you make. That my husband likes this stuff, but he can't. He's heavy-handed, so when he does it, it just like rips. So anyways, I was saying I had to be able to find some Hawaiian. Jesus, Halloween. Why did I get Hawaiian from? I had to get some Halloween towels made. So I'm just going to do a few more. Just wanted to give you guys a chance to see how this is done, and know that you can go to your local Michaels and they should have some scratch art kits if you want to try. I was saying before in one of my videos that we were doing this. I had gone to Michaels. I hadn't gone for a long time. Like me at Michaels, that's like dangerous. But I went and I saw this scratch art, and so I got it. I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. It'd be fun to do. So I got it, which is what I'm working on right now. It was $9.99, and then I had a 30% off coupon, whatever that is, um, whatever that brought it down to. And so I was like, yes, that's fine. I'll take it. So then the following week, I went in to see if they still had some. This is the following weekend, right after I just bought one, got all excited because I was getting 30% off of it. And I go to the back, I said, do you still have any more of the scratch art left? And the lady goes, yep, it's still back. There's still some back there. Not a lot because they're on sale this weekend. And I'm looking at her like, oh, great. And I got all excited. So I went back and I looked. Now, the first time I went, they were $9.99. I got 30% off, right? This time, I looked, there's a sign that says $4.99. I'm like, don't that figure? And they didn't have any good ones left. They had like 3 kits left, and they were absolutely nothing that I would have been interested in. So I guess that was, I mean, like, if they would have had the same exact one like this, I think I would have got an extra one. But they didn't have any good ones. And one was like it was just buildings. I wasn't really interested in architecture, so that was just a no for me. But yeah, so they went down to $4.99. Now I don't know if that means that they're never going to have any more in, or they're getting new in. You know, new designs, and they're just trying to make room for new designs. But yeah. Now I'm going to do the birdie over here just because I want to see what the birdie looks like. And I think and this flower. And I think I'm going to, maybe I'll just do the birdie for now. And then the next time I'll do the flower. See what color this birdie looks like. Let's see what it looks like. I get to try to figure out a different setup for my camera. I have it on a tripod. It's my phone. I'm using my phone. And I have it on a tripod. And the way I've been doing it, it was like, it was right in front of my face. And I couldn't really see what I was doing half the time. And kind of flying blind sometimes. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to move it up. And so the tripod had, you know, where you can extend it up. And so now I've done that, but then it takes half of my table. So, okay. That's what the birdie, let me get you. There it is. That's what the birdie looks like. Looks like a real birdie. But it's concealed under the black. You see there? We got a few scratches in there too. Right here. So yeah. Well, that's what scratch art's all about. And so the next time I see you, we'll uncover some more. I'll do some off camera. And like, because you already saw these gold leaves. So I'll just do these off camera over here. And the rest of the cactus and get all that done. And then next time we'll do these cactus here, the flower, those cactus, and maybe the bottom, so we can see what it all looks like. I hope you enjoyed this on our whatever Wednesday. If you have any ideas of things that you'd like to see me do or try, let me know. I'm up for a challenge. Yeah. Okay. So, what did I want to tell you? Oh, yeah. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share. And comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. Oh, and one other thing. I made a second channel. It's called Creepin' It Colorful. Creepin' It Colorful. I'll write it down in the next video. And that is all my adult coloring stuff is going to go to that channel. So after I'm done, the next time I come on here, I will, when I'm doing my stories or whatever, I'll have all that information ready for you in case you just want to do the adult coloring part of this. I have that separate now, so that's all going to be on a different platform. But you can be subscribed to both. It's okay. You don't have to totally block this one out because you still got other things we can do on here together. So, now to the end of the video. Thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye for now. Thank you.